Welcome everybody to another video of Simply Football. I am joined by Luca Livigni and Leo Galina. Today we're going to be talking about the World Cup qualifiers. So we're going to start off with Path A. Wales versus Austria on one side and Scotland versus Ukraine on the other side. Luca, who do you think the winner is going to be of Wales versus Austria?
I have Wales down. I think Wales. I think they don't have better players than Austria. I think Austria have better players, but I think that they finished their better form. I think Wales finished second, and Austria finished fourth in their group. So definitely, Wales is in better form right now. Leo.
I'm gonna go Austria on this one. I mean, when you look at Wales, their last loss. Okay, yes, Wales. Their last time they lost a game was June 26th. It was against Denmark 4-0. But you look at Austria, they have a much they have a I feel like on paper and on the field, they have such a much better team than Wales. Like Austria, they advanced in the Euros. They made through the group stage, and they took Italy to the limit. They almost beat Italy, which was scary for all of us. And then you also have players on Austria, like you have your Alaba, who's playing on Real Madrid, fantastic season right now. He's living the dream over there. Then you have Arnautovic, who's banging in goals left, right, and center. And then you have Sabitzer controlling the midfield for Austria. Those are three key players. They have so many more. While Wales, even though they have Bale and Ramsey, it's like not as like they don't. I don't know what's the word. They don't like. They're
They
not
also
like
have other players
Mix,
though.
blend together?
they don't blend well together. Unlike Austria, where it's like one unit. Like, I feel like Wales, it's like more like different there. I don't know. So I'm gonna go with Austria on this one.
Mm.
I see Wales going through. They came up with a last win um, to put them through. If they did lose to Belgium in their last game, they would not be in the qualifiers right now. So that is a big game to go up 2-0 against them.
Yeah.
They look solid right now with the team that they have. But Austria, as Leo said, they look like a unit with Arnautovic, Sabitzer. So those are just some key players. But I do see Wales going through. So we're going to go to the other side of Path A, and it is Scotland, Ukraine. Leo, who do you see going through there?
Honestly, I think Scotland's gonna go through here because you look at their past 5 games. Scotland won all 5 of their last games, and they also beat Austria 1-0, and they also beat Denmark 2-0. And then they also have players like Robertson, McTominay, Gilmore, Trey Adams, and McGinn, and they work so well together. I don't know, like whenever you see Scotland play, you get excited because they're always a good team. And then you look at Ukraine. Last 5 games, they had 2 wins and 3 draws. And even though yes, they did tie to France 1-1 in the qualifiers, but I still don't think they're strong enough to beat a Scotland who are a unit and work well together. So I'm going Scotland for this one. What do you think, Luca?
I think it's gonna be a very close game. I think it's gonna be a very close game because they're two teams that are not really that big that are really in good form right now. I think that Scotland's gonna go through because I think they're in slightly better form right now. They've won 5 out of 5 games, 5 of their last games. They beat Denmark 2-0. That's a big win for them. They also have, I would say, more experienced, better players than Ukraine. I think they have Robertson, Adams, players, McTominay, just better players than Ukraine.
Yeah,
Ye-
even though Ukraine do have like Yaramchuk and Malinowski, it's like I feel like Scotland have
Yarmolenko.
better players. I feel like.
Yeah, yeah. Moose.
Um, yeah, I agree with you guys. I do see Scotland going through. I think they have these key points in their teams where they are strong in one part of their team and weak in another part of their team, like McTominay. Uh, you got Robertson. Can't name a bunch more. I don't really know a lot of the Scotland players. So McTominay is one of the key ones who got a win in the 90th minute against Israel. That was a big win for them.
Mhm.
And yeah, I see them going through.
Also, as of today, he did score Manchester United's 3-1 win against Burnley. He also did score today, so that's a big boost for him for the national team also.
Very good. Very good player.
Uh,
Very good player.
all right.
Just
So Leo, who do you see going into the World Cup for Path A?
All right, so for my prediction, it's Austria versus Scotland. And honestly, I see Austria. I see Austria making it through here. This is gonna be a very close game in my opinion. You have two very good teams, but I just feel like Austria is a stronger team, a stronger unit, and I feel like with Alaba, Arnautovic, Sabitzer, they're gonna have what it takes to beat Scotland. So I'm going Austria is going to the 2022 Qatar World Cup. What do you think, Luca?
I think Scotland is going to the World Cup. I think that the final would be Scotland Wales, and that they would beat Wales. I think they're a better team than Wales, and I think they go to the 2022 Qatar World Cup.
I agree with Luca. I see Scotland going through. And, as I said before, key points in their teams is going to help them a lot. As you see, Wales, they do have key points too, but I don't think Bale could do anything to help them.
He
So I'm
has
gonna
his
move on.
moments,
Yeah, he does.
but it's
Back then
not
he did.
like his failures override his achievements. I feel like.
Yeah, he's not. He's aged. He's not as good as.
Yeah, he has one. He has like a couple good games a year, like 3 or 4. But like out of like the many games he plays a year, it's like no one really notices it.
Yes, it's just all right. We're going to move on to Path B, which is Russia and Poland on one side, and Sweden and Czech Republic on the other side. Leo, we're gonna go to you. Who do you think is going to be the winner between Russia and Poland?
All right, this is also. I feel like it's gonna be another very close game. Some close games in this draw, but I'm gonna go with Poland. Even though Russia, they have out of their last 5, they do have 4 wins and 1 loss. Poland, they have 3 wins, 1 loss, and a draw. They also did tie England, who did make the Euro final. And also they have who I think best striker in the world, the most clinical finisher in the world, Robert Lewandowski. He's just that guy, you know. If you need a goal scorer in your team, you're putting Lewandowski up top. Like there's no questions asked. So I'm going Poland. And also I think this is at least gonna be like a 3-4 game thrashing by Poland. Lewandowski, I think, is bringing in a hat trick. It's at least going to be, I'm going to say 3-0 to Poland. I think Lewandowski's going to run riot over Russia.
I do have Poland going through, but I do think that it won't be a high scoring
Thrashing?
game. I think I think personally, Lewandowski is nobody without his teammates at Bayern Munich. It's true. It's true. He would never get where he was without the teammates he has in Bayern Munich. Poland, he has nobody to help him get those goals, especially like a team that's near them, like Russia. I mean, Poland, they're in okay form. They lost 2-1 to Hungary.
Yeah.
But after that, they haven't lost.
They also tied to England.
They also tied to England. Yeah, that's big for them too. I'd have them going through, but I think Lewandowski is you're hyping him up a little bit too much.
He did deserve the Ballon d'Or though, so you can't really hype up. You can't really hype up a player who's supposed to win the Best Player of the Year award.
Yeah, he did have a
He
good
was up
season.
there.
So
Yeah,
He was up
It's
there. I
between
think
him and
Messi.
I don't know who do you think is going through Russia or Poland?
I do see Russia going through. You could see Leo, as you said. I don't see Lewandowski doing as much damage as he did at Bayern because he is around several good players at Bayern. Poland, they don't really have any big names there, so it's one man against the other team. So I see Russia going through as in previous major competitions. Russia has been outstanding. In the 2018 World Cup, we'll go back to them. They made it to the semifinals because they beat Spain in the quarterfinals in pens, and then they lost to Croatia. in the
Have you
quarterfinals.
guys heard of Joswiak or no?
No.
No, who's that?
Really young white right mid Polish league.
Did you say white?
No, I said Polish league. I said right winger, right mid Polish league.
I thought you said young white.
No. I said young right mid. No? Because he's
No.
No
he's
idea.
really good. He's making a
Is
name
he?
for himself in the Polish league. So I don't know. I thought maybe you guys might have heard of him or like on FootMob or something. And also
No.
Zelensky, they have
Zelensky, yes.
quality players, Poland. So I feel like yes, like over the years we haven't really seen Poland that much. Because like I guess you call it one man team, but it's like I don't know. Like I mean, I don't know if you guys are gonna agree with me on this. This is a bold statement, but it's kind of like Messi. Like okay, yes, on Argentina you also have like Di Maria and Lautaro Martinez, but they don't really do much. It's all Messi. Like Messi carried them to the cup. If it wasn't for Messi, Argentina wouldn't have won that Copa America this summer. So when you look at it, Messi's the same thing as Lewandowski. On their club team, they have all these insane players. Bayern has Coman, you have Kimmich, Goretzka, you have all these great players, and PSG, Mbappe, Neymar, Wijnaldum, Verratti. So it's a kind of the same. And on the national team, there's not really any like huge stars like their club teams to carry them and help them score all these goals and get these assists. So
All right. So we go to the other side of Group Path B, which is Sweden and Czech Republic. Luca, who do you think is going to go through there?
Another close game. I think I have Sweden going through. I think they're just in better form. I think Sweden came in second in their group, while Czech Republic came in third. I think Sweden has just better talent on their team as of right now. I think players like Isak, Kulusevski, Forsberg, Lindelof, they could all help them move on to the next round.
actually, Lindelof is hurt right now.
Excuse me, not Lindelof. Will he still be hurt when they play?
I don't know. Right now, for the latest news that we have for United is he's on a heart monitor right now. So I don't think
What the hell? No way, really?
Yeah.
He like died?
Really?
he's on a heart monitor. Yeah, I forget what game it was. It was like a month ago, a couple weeks ago. I forget what game it was.
Lindelof's pretty old too, right? For
He's like
what is
28.
he?
He's really good though. But I forgot what game it was. Leave it in the comments if you guys know. But it was like I don't know. He had a heart problem or something. Or like something happened. I
Wow.
forgot what it was. Like he had to be stretchered off and stuff, and he went to the hospital. And like 2 weeks ago, like last week or 2 weeks ago, whatever it was, the last thing I read about him was that he was in the hospital and he was on a heart monitor. So that's the latest I have
Wow.
on Lindelof. So
All right.
yeah.
Musa, what do you think?
Czech Republic is going to go through. They are in great form right now. They're coming off of a great exit on the Euros. They did have a nice fight in there, even as one of the smaller teams in that tournament. Patrick Schick, one of their all-around best players on that team. I think he's going to put another impression on everybody that's going to watch this World Cup. I think they are going to go through.
Yeah, I think I agree with Musso here. I think Czech Republic is going to go through. Like, look at their record. They have their last 5 games. They've won four games and they drew once. And then also, they beat Netherlands to knock them out of the Euros. They beat them 2-0. Like when you look at that game, no one thought Netherlands, the team that Netherlands has, and the players they have. You have your Van Dijk, you have your De Jong, you have all these great players. You wouldn't think that they would be losing to a team like Czech Republic, even though the Czech Republic are a decent side. But when you compare them to a Netherlands, a big nation, you wouldn't think Netherlands would be losing. So for this one, I'm gonna go Czech Republic. Even though Sweden haven't been bad, like you have Isaac, Kulusevski, Forsberg. I still think though Czech Republic is gonna beat them, and Czech Republic is gonna go through to the next round.
Yeah, they were one of the dark horses of the Euros. They were a great team.
Yeah,
Same with Denmark. They made it all the way to the semifinals and lost to England. I think they deserved to
they
be in
deserved the
the
final.
Euro
Though. They got
finals. Yes,
robbed. They
they
got
did.
robbed there. Sterling flop.
Damsgaard, one of their best players on that team, hit an astonishing free kick. If you guys watched that game, it was sick.
Yeah, and then ended with a Sterling flop, which was a trap, which was embarrassing from him. These Man City players flopping everywhere.
Man City.
Yeah, terrible club.
Hear that from a
So-
United fan.
At least they're at the top of the table.
Alright. We'll save
United-
this. We'll save this.
United-
We'll
United
save that for
seventh?
another episode. We'll save that
What
for
did you say
another
was-
episode.
United
In the
seventh?
future. In the
Champions
future.
League.
Is that it? Just 7th? I thought it was like 16 or something. Where are they?
Oh,
What?
yeah, I don't know. United are not that great. Right now.
I don't know. We'll
what's
save
going
it for
on
a
with them.
future episode. Future
Alright,
episode.
whatever.
We'll talk about
It
it.
can get a little heated.
Alright. So, Luca, who do you think is going to win Path B?
I'm gonna say Sweden goes on to the World Cup. I think they've had some history with this game of going on to the World Cup. They beat Italy, obviously, and I have the final being Poland, Sweden. I have there's no doubt in my mind that if they can do it against Italy, they can do it against Poland with an even stronger side that they had 4
Mhm.
years ago or 5 years ago. No, 4 years ago.
Leo?
I gotta be that guy. I gotta go with the underdog here. If you call them underdogs, which I guess you guys are, I'm gonna go with the underdogs. I'm gonna go Poland. My predictions is Poland versus Czech Republic. I'm gonna go Poland. I mean, it might not be a favorite choice. Everyone might think Czech Republic is a stronger side than Poland, which I think they are. But if Lewandowski turns up, I think Lewandowski could have a day. And he could bang in 2 goals and that could seal it. So anything can happen on any day. So I'm gonna go Poland on this one. I think Poland's gonna advance to the World Cup.
Leo, I disagree with you. I don't think Lewandowski is going to do that much damage as he's doing at Bayern. He's playing with a different team here. You got to see different players, different play style. So there's lots of things that he's got to adjust to so he could play at his best. But who do I see that is going to go through in this round? I see Czech Republic beating Russia. Maybe it was just the home crowd atmosphere that made Russia do good in the 2018 World Cup.
Yeah, we
Sure,
see that a
maybe.
lot though. When a team is home, like you freaking saw with England in the Euros, they got lucky, and every single one of their knockout games was at Wembley.
Exactly.
So it's like it's home field advantage. Like it helps a lot. Like
And especially in the World Cup where it's like a long tournament too. You imagine
Yeah.
staying in a hotel, training somewhere for how long you say it is? Probably 2 weeks.
yeah,
Yeah.
World Cup?
compared to
2
a team,
weeks.
compared to a team that's been training there, like their
Exactly.
All their lives,
whole
yeah.
career, their whole career. So
Yeah.
it's like
Where
it's
was the 2016 World Cup? Where was that?
20.
Close. There was no 2016 World
It
Cup.
was no
though.
26. It was 24.
Yeah.
It was the World Cup.
Oh, was it?
It was in Brazil, the 2014 World Cup.
2014 was
Jesus.
in Brazil. 2010 was in South Africa.
Spain won that, right?
2010,
Yes.
yeah, and then 2014 was Germany.
Germany. Yep.
And
Mario
Germany beat Brazil
Mhm.
7-1. 2018 was France,
Yep.
and then 2022.
Yeah.
So what are we up to?
We are going to
We're up
go
to
to Path C.
FC. Yes.
Yep. So we have on one side Portugal and Turkey, and on the other side Italy and North Macedonia. Leo, who do you think is going to be winning Portugal, Turkey?
I mean, this to many people this might be a tough game, but to me, I see one team winning this game. It's Portugal. Look at Portugal's last 5, even though it's not the great. I mean, it's a good record. 3 wins, 1 draw, and 1 loss. They made it through the group of death in the Euros with Germany, France, and Hungary. And you look at the players they have. You can literally there's not one bad player in their starting 11. Like you have Ruben Diaz, who's many consider the best center back in the world right now. Last year, Champions League won Defender of the Year. You have Cancelo, who's having an excellent year in the Premier League. Renato Sanchez, Jota, Ruben Neves. You can't forget about the GOAT, Mr. Cristiano Ronaldo. So I think Portugal's gonna win this one, even though Turkey have a good team. They did lose 6-1 to Netherlands. So I'm gonna go Portugal. What do you think, guys?
I'm gonna go with Portugal. I think Leo, it's gonna be a tough game for Portugal. Turkey is pretty good, but I think Portugal's just better. Just keep it simple. Just are.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree with you guys. Their team is phenomenal right now. Bruno Fernandes, Diego Jota is having a good season for Liverpool. Got Ronaldo, you got Ruben Diaz. You have the whole Wolves team, if you would like to say. So they are at their very best right now, I think, and I think Turkey are nowhere near them. So I do think Portugal are going to go through.
Yeah.
So we're going to go shift over to the other side of the group, Italy and North Macedonia. We're going to go to Luca. What do you think?
Italy.
Yeah. Just keep it short and simple. Italy.
Yeah.
Won the Euros.
Macedonia.
Yeah, won the Euros there. They should have already qualified. Got unlucky. But I'm going Italy. I see no way possible Italy lose this game. Just keep it short and sweet. I'm going Italy.
It's hard to believe after Italy win the Euros that they're in this position once again. They lost to Sweden in the last World Cup.
Yeah,
We're back in the same position. Yep.
It's the
exactly.
curse. They got the World Cup curse. World Cup curse 2014. They finished bottom of the group with England. Then they didn't even qualify. They qualified. They didn't even make it out of the group. 2018 they didn't even qualify, and now they're back at this stage again. So it's just Italy has the World Cup curse. Ever since they won it, they've been cursed. So, but I think this year is the year that they break this curse. So
the big game, the final. To who goes to the World Cup? Who do you think it is?
You wouldn't even imagine though, like out of all the possible draws that could have happened, that Italy and Portugal get put in the same path.
That's
only one big team. Only one big team can make it. Like the chances of that though, like it could have been anything. Like Italy could have put it instead of Wales or something, but obviously it's the 2 best teams get put against.
I think every single Italian person was praying not to get into this position. Praying.
Yep. And look at our luck. It's our luck. Our luck. It happens.
Either you want Italy to win, or Ronaldo's final World Cup, which is
I
think
a lot of people are going to be sad about that if Portugal.
Do you think it's going to be his last World Cup?
I think he said. I
think so.
But look how. All right, he obviously is not going to be as good. And
he said it's going to be 4 more years. Close. I mean, as of the last thing, he said it's going to be his last World Cup. So as of now, it's his last World Cup. So
I think he's in good enough form and good enough shape to play one more. He won't be as good.
United, when you're playing for United, you can be in shape to do anything. So
You see how this kid always brings every single player to his
United-
club. It's the
United,
craziest thing. I've
United.
never. We were talking about Bernardo Silva, João Cancelo. I didn't say one thing about Man City. Now talking about Ronaldo playing for Manchester United. Oh.
all right, let's
Uh,
move on. Let's move on. Who do you guys got? Italy or Portugal? I got Italy moving on.
Yeah, I got Italy.
I think it's too late to tell right now. We got to get
It
through
is.
Too
North
early.
Macedonia first. Sorry, early
Yeah,
first.
it is too early because you never know what could happen. One big blow, and then you're done. You never know. Ronaldo could get hurt, or like
I think
Chiesa could get hurt. You never know.
I think
So-
it's going to go into pens to decide who's going to go through.
It's gonna go
It's
gonna
close.
be- It's going to be heartbreaking to watch, but
Yeah.
you know,
I mean, we've seen Italy's in penalties before, so we already
Yeah.
know how nervous it is. So,
Yeah.
I think we can all agree Italy though to
Yep.
go through to the World Cup.
all right, we're gonna end the video there. Thank all for watching. Subscribe to the YouTube, subscribe to the Instagram. Links in the description. We'll see you guys all later. Peace.